Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And tonight we are going to Diagon Alley. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, sure.
London. We're going to see Ted's mother for Mother's Day. And we're going to start our... have we done this segment before? Slow News Week?
We have.
We have. Okay,
yes.
So we're going to return to Slow News Week. Why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Because for the next couple of days, we have 5 really awesome people in town that we get to spend time with. Mm-hmm. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Right about this.
You're right.
I'm right.
We have an ambassador.
So, yes.
And that's fantastic. Diagon Alley and London, that sounds so weird to me, is coming to Universal Studios in Florida. Have you guys heard about this? Yeah, yes, London is coming to Florida. But the part that excites me the most about this is that the Hogwarts Express is coming to Florida also. And you can actually go on the train from London to Hogwarts.
Nice.
And I think that will be amazing. Because I like trains. If you guys could see, we have in our studio a train. There's another one over there. You just can't see that one yet because that's a project that's still in work.
If Mr. Daps looks to his left, he is about eye level with the train. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it's a beautiful train.
Yes,
or it will be. So they're going to add Diagon Alley. They're going to add London. I guess it's going to be in the original Universal Studio park, and then the train will connect to the other Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And I don't really know how that'll work because I don't know. Anybody know the layout there? How far that is?
It's probably a good half mile.
It's a half mile? Yeah. I was kind of hoping it'd be like 5 miles because that would be amazing to go on a train for 5 miles.
Maybe quarter mile.
So not very
nice.
Basically Disneyland to Disneyland Hotel, I think.
Oh, Disneyland to Disneyland Hotel is what we're hearing. So it's not very far, but it'll still be a train ride. And anytime you add a train, it will be amazing. I'll be curious to see what it's fueled with.
Oh, yeah?
Because they're doing that whole biodiesel thing a lot of places, so that'll be an interesting thing. And if it'll be scaled to be like the actual size, or will it be a miniaturized version, or all that stuff. Anyway, what we're going to add.
I would be interested to see if it's just a train, or if it's a train that has like moving pictures on it, or like you look out the window and you see flying cars.
There's no moving pictures in the movie.
The cards. I want to know if it's a themed train or if it's just like.
I wonder if they're going to have the candy cart, because don't they have the candy cart that moves in the train in the books and in the movies? Like that would be really cool.
Side note:
yes.
the every flavor bean that is $30. There's a flavor that is vomit, and it is actually Parmesan pizza is what the actual flavor is. But it was, and they were going to use it for regular jelly.
Thank you for ruining all future pizza.
Yeah, so that's a tidbit.
That's unfortunate. That's really sad, actually.
That's an every flavor tidbit.
Have you tried this?
I think I have. I don't know.
Jelly Belly makes them.
Yeah, I've had the box.
Speaking of Jelly Belly, we're totally jumping all over the place. There's a new documentary coming out. We're totally doing this on the fly, called Candyman 2. And no, it's not that thriller horror movie, but it's a documentary on the inventor of Jelly Belly, like the original one. And it's going to be amazing. And our
Duncan Hines or something, right?
No. David Klein.
David Klein, same thing.
And our friend Andy is working on it, and so we posted an article on it this week, and you should go check it out, because they could use your help for their Kickstarter campaign. Should we move to Mother's Day?
Yes, we should.
Because it's hot in here. Like, it was 105 degrees or something, and I just want to go to Antarctica. And we forced Ted to talk to his mother in Antarctica this weekend for Mother's Day, so let's see how that went for him.
Mother, happy Mother's Day!
No, dear. Thank you for that,
Did you get the halibut I sent you?
It's the first thing you've sent me since you moved from Antarctica
really?
to America.
Well, I really didn't want to call you, but Mr. Dapp said I had to, so here I am. Gotta love video.
You leave your mother behind. You never write.
Yeah.
You never call.
Oh, really?
You never Skype. This is the first time I've seen you since you left.
How's your Mother's Day?
What do you mean it's Mother's Day? Oh, you forgot about Mother's Day, did you? Oh, wait, no, you didn't. You sent me a halibut, a little halibut, a very tiny halibut, a minuscule halibut. In fact, why didn't you send me yourself and bring me back home with you? I would like to live in America.
No. Okay.
Are you keeping your beak clean?
Of course I washed my
Of course
beak.
you're keeping your beak clean. I'm the kind of mother that teaches her penguin to keep his beak clean.
Have a happy Mother's Day.
What do you mean?
Don't need to watch out.
Wait, I can't hear you anymore. It's getting fuzzy. Are you still there? Hello? 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 Oh, well, I have 55 other penguins too.
That's about what I would expect from Ted's mom.
Yeah, kind of. I can see the family life seeping in.
Yeah, there's a temperamental family trait there or something. It'd be really cool for you to interview her someday. Like what Ted was like as a kid and
okay.
Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't you guys like to hear a little backstory of Ted from his mom? Like it worked really well when we interviewed your mom.
Yeah.
So maybe you could interview with your mom, Ted's mom.
You know what else is interesting?
Because moms talking together can be really funny. What's interesting?
The news is interesting. Sometimes.
Are you trying to move on from the moms?
Very much trying to do a segue.
Side note,
drastically.
Disneyland and Disney California Adventure were handing out flowers yesterday, carnations, and they handed them out the entire day. Like in the past, I've seen them hand out for like part of the day, and then they run out really early or something.
I didn't see where they were handing them out.
Right at Main Gate. There were tables with purple cloths on them and signs that said for mothers or something.
Huh. All right.
It was cool. So we have a segment we've returned to called Slow News Day, and what's going to happen is I have real news headlines that we found this week.
Actual legit headlines, verbatim.
From the news, Google News. So it's true if it's on Google News.
Yes.
So I'm going to read these, and you're going to give the backstory for these and a little bit of commentary. We'll see what happens.
I will. Let's see.
This first one comes to us from Texas, and this is the headline: Invasive giant African land snail spotted in Texas.
Yeah, apparently the snails came over from Africa to Texas over the last 20 million years and finally got here, so.
I'm amazed they can get on a plane.
Mm-hmm. You want to try that again?
No.
Okay.
But it'd be fun.
No. Yeah!
I can make them into these.
Pick an audience
you want
member.
it, huh? Okay.
Oh.
All right.
You wanted it.
Ooh, rejected. All right, next one.
Yes. Yes.
This is good handwriting. Smuggled dinosaur skeleton returned to Mongolia.
If you smuggle a dinosaur out of Mongolia, you should give it back to Mongolia.
It's not the dinosaur, it's just the skeleton.
So they took the whole dinosaur and just brought the skeleton back.
Apparently.
It's like we found a wallet with no money in it. We returned your wallet.
Yeah, pretty much. And really, what do you do with a smuggled dinosaur skeleton?
Oh.
Like, if you have the skeleton, you can't take it to the Smithsonian because they're like, oh, that one's from Mongolia. You better take it back. They'll know. How many what? How many boxes does it take? One really big box.
And just how much would it cost to check that? I mean, it costs a lot to check luggage.
Yeah, that's like $25 a box.
Yeah.
And let's say there's a box for each bone. You've got
At least
235 bones.
There might be more than that.
345 bones.
Closest without going over.
Yeah, so think about that. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the next one. This one is a movie waiting to be had. Man uses spoon to break out of Russian maximum security prison.
Wasn't that already a movie?
Was it?
I feel like that was like the Shawshank Redemption or something. He tunneled out with a spoon, didn't he?
Was it a spoon? I don't remember. I haven't seen that in forever.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but
I hit the soundboard.
Hopefully that didn't mess up our sound.
I don't know.
There wasn't it.
All right, this one's even better. This could be a movie too. I think it would have what's the guy from National Treasure?
Vin Diesel.
No. National Treasure. Nicolas Cage. This is a Nicolas Cage.
Same person. They play the same roles.
I thought they were brothers.
Yeah.
Scratch and sniff cards prompt natural gas scare.
Okay, so here's the story. This one I had to look up because I wanted to know. Apparently, gas company somewhere was sending out scratch and sniff cards of like, if you want to know how to identify natural gas in your home, scratch this card. So it's one of those like, your house is going to kill you, smell this kind of campaigns. And
it worked wonderfully.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
It was such a success.
I don't know. And Canadian $100 bills may or may not scratch and sniff smell like maple syrup. We're still looking for information on that one.
The last one's my absolute favorite. Just because it's real. 78,000 people apply for a one-way trip to Mars.
Another one that I looked up.
This one is legit.
It is too legit. It's too legit to quit. They're taking applications.
What people will do to be on TV.
Yeah, people are applying
They
to
can't
travel
do
to
YouTube,
Mars.
but they
have to agree to stay on Mars for the rest of their lives and to be a part of a reality TV show.
And what part of this is going to work?
And, I don't know if you were listening when I found this part, they have to pay like $20 to turn in that
To
application.
register?
Yeah, so, and that's where they're getting funding for this mission.
And are they using rocket ships from Hobby Lobby, or how are they getting them there? Because honestly, I don't know how that's going to work.
You can be a part of our colony, but you have to provide your own transportation.
Do we even have the technology to do that? Anybody know?
think so, yeah.
No?
Sure.
Yes,
we can do it.
okay.
You kidding me? We can do it.
All right, let's move on to the comments. Comments!
I was going to say the thing, but I realized that gets put in later. That's not
That was just me. Victor would like to see It's a Mad, Mad World. Mad World. Recreated by the Muppets, and I think that would be hilarious.
Is that the one with you could have bought a squirrel? I'm thinking
no, it's the Great Big W. Jimmy Durante says it, then he dies.
Oh,
isn't that
spoiler alert?
It's the first 2 minutes of the movie. If you haven't seen that, you're probably not going to watch the movie anyway.
All right.
But you could use all sorts of really cool cameos, and then all of the main Muppet characters to be, the Rat Pack and
Fraggles.
All of those.
I saw a shout out.
And
to Fraggles.
Sesame Street characters, which cool. There is a new Sesame Street host. You can check it out online on sesamestreet.org or something. I don't know what their website is.
There'll be an annotation.
I'm glad you like the new mics, 2 shins. I'm glad you have 2 shins also.
Mm-hmm. So, some people don't. You have an above average number of shins. Think about it. Take a moment. Consider that.
I'm thinking about it, and I don't like where I'm thinking. Then we have Muppet remake of 10 Commandments or Ben-Hur.
That'd be good. Or combine them, make 10 her.
I wanted...
The Ben
Moving right along, we move on to Ted. Oh, Ted did the news this week for Egon. Egon went on vacation, so Ted took over, and I don't know how that was a good idea. But he's not a skunk; he's a penguin.
Mm-hmm. Although him doing the news does kind of stink. So
yeah. I can't believe I let you talk me into that.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah. Anyway, we are running out of time. We love your comments. The more you make, the more we can respond to, and it's fun. Check out Geek Minute. Subscribe to this. Share this. Like this. Favorite this. What else can they do? Do you have anything else?
Just all the this threw me off. I'm sorry.
This and that. Either way, we're running out of time, and we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
And as we were talking about this, we started thinking, well, Muppets have been in Muppets Treasure Island,
Muppets Christmas Carol, Muppet Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
I will bring it back.
No, please do not.
There was another one that was...
No, we're good there. That's plenty.
They've done more,
So we were
though.
thinking of other remakes we'd actually like to see the Muppets do.